Hello and welcome to Gadget Gaming. I am Gadget and this is my brand new stream. I am a new YouTube video person, streamer. I don't do live streams. That's not something that I necessarily think I plan to get into, but we shall see what happens as the future progresses. So, tips, tricks, feedback, anything at all like that, it is appreciated. We are going to start a new colony today. This is going to be a modded series. We're going to do a modded Lost Tribe. However, we are going to, through mods, be able to do some of the um, medieval era stuff. In fact, the crossing into electricity is going to be not a hard stop by any means, but certainly will be an event when we cross that threshold. I do have the 2x population mod, and we're going to go on adventure story. I have to admit, I'm not as strong as player as some of the other YouTubers you probably watch, and because we are doing on mods and I'm learning to record and the ins and outs of that, we're going to do the reload anytime. It's not necessarily for save scumming, it's just intended to fix any mistakes that occur because I suck at recording or anything along those lines. I'm just kind of scrolling through. I will scroll through that list so that you can see what mods we're using. Faction control. I actually did already try to start this stream or video once. I had some issues. It cut out or it stopped recording at like the 12-minute mark. It was kind of awkward. We've got mountains there, so I'm looking for a spot that's reasonably decent. Got a couple trade partners. Doesn't necessarily have to have all trade partners and no. See, like there's a couple of baddies. That doesn't necessarily mean that I wouldn't settle here, but I want to make sure that we just kind of have some nice mix. We won't be trading right away, of course, but we do want to be able to get there. So maybe down in here, there's some baddies, some good. I don't want to do cloud. Oh, that's alpine forest. What's the... Ooh, 20 days. Ooh, ouch. We are fairly far north still. I was hoping for the grasslands. Let's see. I do want to maybe come back to that area. Let's see what else we can find. They're probably hostile. There's a road there. Got a hostile. Okay. Do you have any terrain? I don't want rainforest. I'm looking for the grasslands. There we go. Is this grassland or is that tundra? That's grassland. Make this work over here? Well, that almost seems too safe over there. Ah! Alright, what are you? What are you? And you? Alright. Let's give ourselves some space, I guess. There was just some grassland right here. That'd be... I know, I'm still looking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, crapiola. Alright. I just hate that spot. You know what? I just want a different... So again, Apothecary, Rimworld of Magic is on here. Colony Manager, Animal Tab, Deep Storage. Like I said, plenty of mods, plenty to explore. But you're hostile. And we could always piss these guys off if we want. But there's some grassland right there. Alright, that'll work. Like I said, I wasn't necessarily looking for anything too fancy. I just wanted to try a new one. Yep, already did that. Okay. I do have a loaded preset, but I want to change this name only because I don't know how to say it. So we're just going to name her C because lots of C's. Sorry about bumping my mic there. Confirm. Rim Bridge, Wallite. There are going to be dragons. Giddy up. There is Rimworld Farming. Rack, Logan. All sorts of fun and exciting things for us to get into. So again, I am kind of new at this. I'm not as strong as player as, say, well, I'm nowhere near the caliber that Pete Complete or some of those guys are. I got into this game with 1.1, so I have not been playing it as long. But I kind of wanted to get into maybe doing some videos showing you what I think is fun. Do think I'm going to get into some other series as time goes on, not necessarily Rimworld, but maybe some other games. I do clearly have Real Ruins on. Now, generally speaking, I meant to turn it off and I forgot. But generally speaking, my general rule of thumb is I destroy anything that they have. It jacks your wealth way high. I'm starting at 76 thou. Yeah, almost 77 thou. And it just makes it very, very rough. So typically what I do is I tend to just kind of use the resources and don't really take full advantage of it. And that's why I say I did mean to turn it off, and I clearly failed to do so. So we're just going to work around it for now. Why didn't you build there? I must have clicked wrong. Yeah, I know, you need recreation variety. Everything. Now is it collect things? And then, so what that really looks like, because I don't want to be I want to make sure that I'm not providing cover to any baddies that might come my way. That, I believe, is going to be an ancient danger, so we don't want to break into that. Oh, they found meals to pilfer. Well, alright. Well, at least haul them urgently. Anything I do keep, though, I typically only take, like, crap quality items. And I do that so that... Oof. And we have cats, I believe. This could be interesting. Ooh, there's zebras. I wasn't aware of that. That is fantastic. Are you a pack animal? I know I'm getting sidetracked here, but... Pack animal, yes. Simple. Alright, so they can't really haul. I think that's what that means. Can't be trained to haul, but that's okay. And then let's go ahead and throw down, at the very least, a couple of fields. Mostly for starting out with some rice. Come on, rice. Why am I not saying it? There's corn. Rice. There we go. And corn. Obviously for the food buffer. Now, it is a tribal start, so we are definitely going to want to make sure we get that up and running as quickly as possible. Again, I plan to take it slow, but I don't want to take it so slow that you all get bored and leave, right? So I gotta try to find that balance. Are there any awful beds? What I will do is occasionally pilfer stuff that is considered awful. And the reason I'll only take the low grade stuff is it does jack your wealth up. but in the tribal start, you don't get access to beds right away. And there is so much in some of these mods early game to get to that... Oh, I don't want a normal one. Well, we have a choice, right? We can either rush the technology to get it or just kind of let it naturally fall in. So by taking beds, which I don't understand why that's an advanced technology, people have had beds for forever. Even shit beds. I mean, I guess laying on the ground. But, yeah. I don't even do that. No storage space? For what? For a fine meal? What, meals can't go in here? Oh, I did the wrong stockpile, son of a gun. See? There we go. There you go. It's okay. Don't cry. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. I don't even... I can't leave this stuff here either. And that's gonna be a problem. I do not need raiders coming in and stealing all the things. Well, alrighty then. We have meals up here. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, well, I wanted to take this slow, but we may not be able to... Ooh. Not be able to afford to. Let's haul that urgently. If I'm gonna get stuck with the wealth... Anyway. Oh, I paused it. Let's get this rolling. I know this is a mess, but this is the research tab. Here we go. Bionics, androids, questionable ethics. Definitely want to get into where we can regrow some parts, right? Software. Here's the magic stuff. We'll get into that. I think that that's a lot of fun, especially alongside the way they've redone some of the royalty psi power stuff. So I think it's a good fit. I also got Ancient Age, which has got all the Mediterranean, Roman era, way back in the day type stuff. Apothecary, Liani, dragons, vegetable garden, which will be fun, especially with the apothecary mod. So we'll get into that. Let's see. We actually can set up our first. Let's start here. Yeah, let's start here and see where that gets us. Now, I suppose I should eventually get around to setting all this up, eh? Yeah. Now, I know that I didn't show you guys yet the characters themselves. They're not super OP. However, I'm not sure what mod it is, but I have a mod that's letting them land with some pretty decent gear, and I definitely want to turn that down eventually, although I think for this start we were doomed to have decent weapons. I'm not real sure what to do with that just yet. There were some Doomease in there, and that could really create some problems for us if we don't do something about it. I need a backup grower or a backup constructor. You're double hot on that, though. Grow. Is anybody else? Oh, wow, that sucks. Okay. Wow, okay. You really suck at it. What do you do? I'm sure there was. Alright, let's go see what it was. Oh, just where I'm tearing down some stuff. Again, I'm mostly doing that so I'm not providing immediate cover to all the baddies. And you are not intended for a guest. Nor are you. There we go. Okay. We need rec variety. So let's go ahead and just take care of that. Let's have some happy little colonists so that when I kill them through my own foolishness, we can all feel bad. But just going through some things. Ooh. Oh, how did I luck out? Is that my anima tree? Is that it? Oh, yeah. Alright, so everything within here has to go. But the nice thing is they have provided us with some guidance. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay. Now, floors don't count, but we will end up removing those floors just because, well, why the hell not, right? You already went to all the effort to do the other. You might as well finish the job. I am glad to see that that's reasonably close because we can incorporate that somehow. I know I really didn't go over the square too much. Just mostly because I got blown away at some of what is here. What is that? Interesting. Okay. I think that's too far away to be of any real use to us. But it is intriguing. But yeah, for the most part, I'm going to break stuff down. I really would like to keep that, but we can't afford to. Well, who's Rat? Hold on. Well, I don't care about that. Go hunt the frickin' rat. Who the hell cares? Alright. What I was trying to do is production. So let's get the Laszlo's hierarchy of stuff. I do need somebody planting. That's what I was working on. Planting, planting, planting. Alright, that's just gonna have to be a 2 for you. Until we can get somebody else that is suitable for this. Just checking my recording time, sorry. I want to make sure that I'm not going over. I've had some difficulties in the recordings would stop. I'm using OBS, I believe it is. Yes. And I'm just so new to all of this. I'm still trying to figure out the quirks, kind of why I have to be able to do the save and reload. Otherwise, I would be so dead in the water all the time. Just totally clueless. I mean, I am most of the time anyway, but, you know, more than usual. Give a couple kitty beds. I have kitties because in our house we have the kitties. So it's something mostly for my fun, kid and I to enjoy together that we have the cats in the colony with the names. I know that's, you know, mom things, but hey, that's the life I live. Gotta do the mom things. Alright. See what we got. We have a lot of cheetahs. I am kind of curious. They are advanced trainable. So we're gonna have like the whole cat colony. The problem is the meat to feed them. And that is what has me concerned, is we have a lot of carnivores. Holy cow. I'm kind of thinking we may need to really think about that as a problem. You know what? Let's do this. First of all, no. Second of all, zone, clear, Yeah, I knew that was going to be a thing. Okay, I'm just not going to be able to have that. I need to get the cats inside, basically, is what I'm doing. Because otherwise, the others will eat my cats. So, let's have indoor kitties. I think that's just going to be the smart move here. I bet my people would like some chairs. I bet they would. Let's get some comfort going for these folks. These fine, fine folks who have unfortunately decided to crash land upon the Rimworld. I really don't have anything else for that. Where'd my anima? There it is. Like, where's my tree at? I've actually played games where it has died on me before I even realized that it was a thing I needed to protect, and I just started over. I didn't even know it was a thing that I needed to protect, and I was unsure how the devil I was supposed to figure out how to bring it back. I just, it was early in a playthrough. I was like, you know what? I'm just too tired for this. So not a lot's happening. We're getting some things built, though. Oh, I suppose if we want those stones hauled out, we better provide a location for them to go. I don't want corpses there, but I will. And this will be for clear all the corpses of only the animal variety. No insect for now, and no rotten. Maybe we can let rotten corpses go here. That way, they will haul them out when they go bad. That way they're not, you know, stinking up my joint. I just... so much firepower so early. I don't know what to do with it. I'll have to think about that. That was definitely a bounty I was not expecting. Again, being a slow start, not really wanting to advance into technology, just want to take it slow. So, we'll accept the bounty, but for us, anything from that point over, or anything that requires electricity will wait, and then basically what'll happen is I clicked the wrong thing on that, is that once there is no other technology available, then we will cross it and kind of resume the second phase, so to speak. I am going to put some more crops down. I just wanted them to... okay, can't do either of those. Quarry ground. So what the hell is it? Rough granite. Alright. Must be just natural stone or whatever. The other thing is, I do have a storage mod for items. Go ahead and put that up. Blonk, blonk. And that'll just kind of help collect, like, hops. It's gonna rot. It's just not gonna get used before I can get there. It's okay. So pemmican, do till you have, we'll just do 1,000. And then, of course we want simple meals. I do have the X per everyone get one mod. I also think I have, yeah, you'll get there one day. You shall get there one day. And when you do, we'll be ready. No. There we go. There. So basically what'll happen is we'll kind of upgrade through the meals. You know, obviously stir fry offers some pretty good health benefits, and we'll go over those more once we get to that point. I mean, right now it just, whatever. Foods, we'll tweak it as we go. But we're gonna kind of have this constant barrage of rotting what have you. And there's not real much that we can do about that. Butcher creature, forever. I'm probably just gonna have kibble made. I believe the cats will eat kibble. Hold on, I guess I could just check. You, come here. Okay. Yeah, they eat kibble. Oops, I thought it. So we'll make kibble because it will stretch the meat so that we don't have to worry about the cats quite so much. Obviously, they have full access to all the food, so they're probably going to prioritize eating whatever meat's available. Oh, but I can smoke the meat, which is going to give us a mood buff. Production. What kind of stone do we have? Okay. Let's just make it out of sandstone since it functionally is one of the more worthless materials. I can't remember which one. Refuse visitors. I can't remember which one's the weakest, if it's sandstone or limestone. I typically only use them as flooring materials because they're just so damn worthless compared to some of the nicer ones. Obviously, yeah, 140 versus what's granite's 170. Uranium is obviously very, very strong, 250. Steel is still flammable, so it's extra worthless as a building material sometimes. Marble has a real good... Oh, it's only got 120, but it gets a beauty. Yeah. You get a beauty buff. So there's pros and cons. I just try to use, like I said, I can't see where I have limestone at the moment, but I try to use the limestone because it's only 155, along with the sandstone as kind of the trivial building material, and then build walls and defensive items against some of the others. Of course, saving marble where I can for sculptures and whatnot. So, this is just kind of a temporary building. I do have the blueprints mod, so I will be eventually kind of coming over here, and I'll probably do this in between episodes, is basically just build the average bedroom out where they're not going to be able to build it as quickly as I can throw it together. I tend to do this size, this 5 by, what is it, 5 by 4. That way they have enough room for the bed, the dresser, the nightstand, and then any extras that we may want along the way. But I'll do that off to the side in between videos. But, well, we have survived the first couple of nights. We are in the 5th of April, May. 5500 in the year of. Well, thank you for joining me. This is Gadget Gaming, and I am Gadget, and I appreciate all your time and support, and thank you for watching. Bye.